fine.
And now, what kind of competition we can expect from your fellow drivers?
I think it's going to be quite hard because Paolo is quite quick and everybody else behind me are also very quick. So hopefully I can put in a first 3-4 laps very quick and then we can run away from the pack.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Paulo, just hold this mic. Paulo, this is the first time starting on P2, round 2 with a nice weather. What we can expect from you?
Yeah, I'm very happy because it's the first time in the second position, and before the condition was rain. Now it's dry, so now we see what's up in the race, and I hope to will do good.
Talking about your fellow drivers, who would be your toughest competitor in this race?
I think the best is the first, because he did a lot of race with this car, and so he is advantage than me.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've started pole also last race weekend when it was a reverse grid. And no, I mean finishing P3 was a little disappointment because I think I was almost on the top of the table during the qualifying session. I think I could have done better in the last lap. So I'm looking forward to this race to make sure that I finish ahead.
And what about the temperature? How it will help you?
The race.
The temperature at the track.
The track is naturally faster when it's a bit cooler, but we need to make sure our car is a little. We warm up our tires enough so that we have optimum grip on the track.
And who would be your toughest competitor?
Vishnu Prasad. So let's see.
Thank you.
possibly driving after a very long while now. Nirvalu Mashanta consolidating on number 8, but we still got 14 more laps to make that 13. Vishnu Prasad will cross the line at the leader. Just to quickly tell you, for those of you who just joined us, Vishnu Prasad has won this championship not once but 3 times. This time around, when he's here, he's looking to make a little bit of a mark out here. Right then, Vishnu Prasad, 1 minute 02.138. We, very soon, it's going to come down to 1 minute 1 second. This is going to come down. Vishnu Prasad, now, beginning lap number 3 now. Ippolito, the international driver from Italy, is coming under a little bit of pressure from our own Nayan Charity. As Vikas Anand also stays honest. Now Anand Reddy quickly lines up. Vikas Anand got an overtaking with the almost touch. Car number 2 versus car number 5. Car number 2 on the inside. Car number 5 was shown the door very, very quickly. Space given, space taken. Anand Reddy moves up to position number 4. This is going to be a fight. They're going to come back onto the home straight. Because I'm not be very happy about that. He would like to take his position back again. In the meantime, 1 minute 01.857, the fastest lap time. Because Anand set his personal lap time, personal best lap time around. Vishnu Prasad stays on top. Here comes Nayan Charity. Easy, close, no, he's not close enough at all. Because Anand gets his position back again. Nayan Charity moves up to position number 2. Nayan Charity moves up to position number 2. A great move, very brave of Nayan Charity again. Kuala Lumpur is not happy about it. He's going to fight it about. He's not going to stay idle out here. As they stand in for a very critical fight here now. Okay, Vishnu Prasad absolutely untouched. Nayan Charity clocked his personal best. 1 minute 01.852 seconds. His personal best. Because Anand versus Anand Reddy. All of it coming down to a very stringent fight out here. Anand Reddy will be looking to pick up his position. Vishnu Prasad has already pulled up half a second difference. Nayan loses a little traction on the home straight, but he somehow gets it back. Ricky Campos. He's got a tremendous amount of experience on this car, and he's going to use that experience. The defending champion is now in position number 5, car number 2, but he sets the fastest lap time. Anand Reddy in car number 2, position number 5, fastest lap time, 1 minute 01.517. 1 minute 01.517. We still got about 10 laps to go. Okay, let me quickly the fastest lap time once again. Anand fastest. Vishnu is second fastest. Ricky Capo now sets in the 3rd fastest lap of this race. Anand is going to have a move on the car. It's going to be a matter of time. No, it will not, because Anand responded to that pressure beautifully. And he goes now the fastest of this race is because Anand 1 minute 01.366 relegates Anand to second fastest here. Car number 5 has just gone off the track for a very, very brief moment because Anand somehow holds it together and somehow brings the car Vishnu Prasad begins yet another lap as the race leader. Nayan Charji consolidating the second. Anandit Reddy has got past. Anandit Reddy has got past Vikas Anand. Now, Paolo Ippolito is feeling the pressure to some Indian challenge out here. Anandit Reddy, the defending champion, lining up the Italian for an overtaking maneuver. They almost touch. They almost touch. Paolo Ippolito braked needlessly. There was contact, but no harm done. Absolutely no harm done. Man, when into turn number 7, slow exit, turn 8, it was Paolo who braked and just a little contact on the rear. Anand is ready, quickly raising his hands in displeasure. Again, it's Vishnu, Nayan, Anand. Paolo Ippolito now falls back to position number 5 now. Anand Reddy moves out to position number 3 now. We just seen possibly Sandeep Kumar's car, was that? So, Sandeep Kumar will be the retirement at this point of time. We are looking at the time sheets. Right then, the safety car is going to come into the pit lane this time around. Vishnu Prasad is the race leader at this point of time. The safety car enters the pit lane this time around. Now Vishnu Prasad is going to start it out again without any problem. He's bunching everybody together. Here we go. Vishnu Prasad starts off very, very well. Nayan Charji does well as well because we're going to be looking at car number 1 is now.
Problem with tongue twisters because you are good in baking. So when the tongue rolls, okay, let's not get to that. In the meantime, this is going to be an 8-lap race, Red Bull Rookie Cup. Let's quickly fill up everybody before the start happens. The Red Bull Rookie Cup. Okay, the bikes are on the grid, on the starting grid, and taking you through the start.
Well, in the grid, this is the race start, ladies and gentlemen. We're waiting for lights out. All focus and attention on the start. Gear down, and they're off. This is the straight, the first race after lunch. As we see,
it's one of those moments where Carbon number 43 has one of the slowest starts, and it's very rarely that we see that when you are a pole sitter, you need to have a very good start. 43 can get to a good start. There is a lot of change in the angles that the way 41 off to a little bit of a flyer. I hope he's able to maintain that. They're bunching up together. Jaden Gunawardene, remember, he's comp number 41. He started this race on number 4. He's already up the order, and he's already got the whole shot down there. Comp number 40, now keeping Jaden Gunawardene. Is going to be keeping it tight.
number 40, Lal Nunsanga in the lead, taking the lead. I'm surprised that Jaden, number 41, is at P4 at the moment. He seems to be getting into a fight. The riders are really close as they enter the Mickey Mouse corner. Exit is what is important here. A slower entry and a faster exit. Lal Nunsanga still keeping up the pace. Number 40 in the lead. Number 43, Lal Ruatsa, is trying to make a move on.
This is the move between 41 on the inside, 40 on the outside. Has the move done? Yes, it has been done. But again, 41 has just got ahead. 43 also managed to come ahead. So 43 is the new race leader. So Jaden, for the first time in this race, is really looking vulnerable. In round 1, he was just not dominating in the lead.
One good slipstream.
Number 4. Turn number 11.
Number 43 to really that certain amount of Lalman's side a bit shook, a little nervous, but at the moment he's trying to get out of Lal Nunsanga. To do it, we'll have to
Watching how it looked very deliberate. He's technically watching what exactly is Jaden doing that he's not able to get a little before. Now, what 41 did in the previous lap was a different line in corner number 1. It's the same line this guy copies. Jaden for I would say there.
some issues at
Versus the fight for it. It's a double fight for the first and the second and the third and the fourth. Somewhere down the line, Jaden will have the advantage. All these on the inside. Will he be able to come in? No, he doesn't. Larusel has done it beautifully well. He really knows how to cover that corner well. On the corners, it looks like Jaden is clearly struggling, but when it comes to the straight, he's able to launch that little attack on the home straight. And the straights is going to be his advantage here.
Jaden Smith still holding the fort. As I said, C4, C5 is where he's definitely got the advantage. What's interesting here is Jaden is been racing, he's got the experience. While Lal Rocha, this is actually his third actual race. And he seems to be giving a really good fight, and that's good news for Lal Ruatsa. The champ from Aizawl, all the way from Aizawl, has come down to showcase a big race. And that's what this series is about. At the back, we have Varun S and Lal Nonsanga still giving a close fight for each other. PC Andy, Zotamwa and Ishan Shankar not really able to make much of an impression. They're still sticking to their same lines, not able to cover some ground. At the moment, as they enter the straight, just about a lap to go, and we've got the fight of the century, ladies and gentlemen. This is number 41 and number 43, Lal Ruatsa and Jaden. The Sri Lankan is definitely catching up. At the back, number 40, Lal Nonsanga definitely made a move, and Varun S at the back. Will Varun be able to catch the slipstream? We'll have to wait and watch. But back in the front, this fight is definitely not going till the finish. And that's what racing is about, ladies and gentlemen. We have at the moment Jaden definitely giving the fight. He's not going to let this go. He wants his hand on that trophy, and that's what he's looking at as they enter C4, C5. This is where Jaden has been extremely strong. Will Lal Ruatsa be able to make an impression? Getting into the inside, no can do. Jaden definitely taking the extra pounds there. That's where he's strong, and he's clear advantage of it at the moment. Entering the Mickey Mouse corner, Lal Ruatsa definitely to crack Jaden. Will Jaden's experience cut it out? We'll have to wait and watch. Oh, Jaden just made a mistake. I think a little too hot into the Mickey Mouse corner. Bad exit for Jaden. Lal Ruatsa taking charge at the moment. Now this is what the dogfight is about. It draws out to the finish line. What will happen? We'll have to wait and watch as they exit the pole. Lal Ruatsa in the lead. Will it be a photo finish? As they enter the sweep, getting into the... Now this is what, who's going to catch who's slipstream? They're not going to let, guys, watch this very carefully. Lal Ruatsa being very careful. Will it be number 41? Very close finish. I did not really get it on my camera, but I think it's number 41. Jaden, the Sri Lankan, just a hairline difference between Lal Ruatsa and Jaden. Beautiful racing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Red Bull Road to Rookies Cup 2017. We are at the Curry Motor Speedway. What a beautiful race, ladies and gentlemen. 8 laps of pure glory. Hashtag place to fame it is. These guys are not, they're bringing out everything out on the table. All the cards are out on the table. Lal Ruatsa right now sitting in one, Jaden and Lal Ruatsa. Not really sure who's taking the cake at the moment. We're still trying to get actual coverage on. We'd like to see a replay of this. I think this is worth every penny. Beautiful racing by the Sri Lankan, the experienced rider with the amateur. This is where it all counts. I have to hand it to Lal Ruatsa for making such an incredible improvement over the last race. He's done a fantastic job. This is what racing in India is about. They're definitely showing a solid amount of improvement from the last round. We're seeing much better riding from all the races so far.
The difference that we're talking about is 10/100th of a second. 10/100th of a second.
So as it stands, we have, let's just go over the data for a second. So number 41 seems to have made the hairline difference to take it. P1. We don't know yet, we'll have to wait and see. But incredible racing, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the FMSCI JK Tyre National Racing Championship. This is the 2017, a beautiful afternoon here in Curry Motor Speedway, a laid-back village.
Pit lane to open in 1 minute for the LGB Formula 4. Pit lane is now open. Pit lane is now open.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो, और टायर्स में कुछ भी। सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चे को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं, 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सांग वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी और फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Break my turn around, yeah. Break my turn around, yeah. Break my turn around, yeah. Break my turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एज पर प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, total control.
First, they will question, why are you doing it?
This is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Championship 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all. We're here live from the Curry Motor Speedway. This is Coimbatore in all its glory. We've been here for a very, very long time. 20 years of glory, 20 years of pure racing. You know what? As you're looking at the screen, we have the pole leader. So let's go to the camera and watch what the pole leader has to talk about his race.
Hello, check.
Yeah. Starting on P1, how was the total experience while qualifying?
Yeah, it was really great because we were struggling the last round. We were struggling with a few of handling issues, but yeah, we sorted out the handling issues, and finally I'm up here, and I'm so happy for that. And yeah, hope to do the best. I want to maintain my position until I finish the race. Basically, until the weekend gets over. Yeah, I mean, it's really tough because we all are really close. The top 6 drivers are really close, and among themselves, like it's gonna be a really tough fight. I have my other two teammates along with me in the top 6.
Best, and let's see.
The qualifying was good. We've been working on the car a little too hard, and finally it's paying us dividends. We feel to be that we are on pace, and starting P3, we'll see what we can make of the race, because you know, this is just the first race when you have 2 more to go. So depending on where we finish this race, it's going to matter of where we start in the remaining 2 races, which is going to be very critical. Well, everybody, so I think all of us are bundled within 2/10 of one another, so it's going to be right up till the 6th position is very, very tight. Thank you.
Well, that was the racers getting prepped for their race. This is the LGB Formula 4 class, and we are at the moment at Curry Motor Speedway. A beautiful afternoon here. Pleasant weather, quite surprising actually. The last time around we were getting sunburned actually, but the drivers, thanks to their overalls and the helmets, had a really good time. So next up we have the Formula LGB 4 class, and if you're just watching, this is the 20 years of JK Tyre being in motorsports. All genres, this is a chance for glory. This series is all about nurturing young talent and bringing them up onto international shows. That's what we want, and that's what we aim to give. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a race to watch. There you go. This is the LGB Formula 4 class. Pardon me, guys. This is the LGB Formula 4 class, and we have 19 cars on the grid today. Moderate conditions here in Curry Motor Speedway. I wouldn't say the best of best conditions, because at the end of the day, if you want a good tarmac, it has to be hot. Good temperatures lead to sticky conditions for the tires to maintain grip and stability. That's what this track is all about. It's a 2.1 kilometer track where we have few tight sections. Actually, most of the sections are quite tight when it comes to the four-wheeler racing, and you got long stretches like the main straight. This is where cars would ideally try to catch on to the slipstream of others and make a slingshot at C1. Now C1 is entire hairpin turn. 19 cars, 15 laps stand between them and victory. Who is it going to be? Will it be Diljit S, who's cracked pole position for today, number 7 from Dark Dawn Racing, or Chitesh Mandudi all the way from Kolhapur, number 5? Rohit Khanna, number 10, had a struggling time last round around, and just so you know, Chitesh Mandudi was the race leader and race winner for the previous round. He did have some trouble getting the car on and getting a good timing out, but that shouldn't stop him because he's an excellent tactician, and this is what racing is all about. Quickly going on the grid, we have in pole P1, we have number 7, Diljit TS. In P2, we have number 5, Chitesh Mandudi. In P3, we have number 10, Rohit Khanna. In P4, we have number 99, Rahul Rangaswamy. In P5, number 33, Saran Vikram. In P6, number 6, Sandeep Kumar. In P7, number 45, Nabil Hussain. In P8, number 66, Rupesh Shivkumar. In P9, number 25, Kevin Pereira. His brother. In P10, number 35, Brian Pereira. In P11, number 3, Vibhav Parker. In P12, number 17, Yash Aradhya. Well, I have to cut this short for now. Lights out. Lights out, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fight of the century. We've been waiting for this race. These drivers are going to give it everything on this race. So at the moment, we have Diljit taking charge, number 7 taking charge at the moment. Right next to him, Rohit Khanna. Will number 10 be able to crack the case? Now this is where C1 is most interesting, the race start. This is where all the drivers bunch in, and at the moment I think it's number 10, Rohit Khanna, who actually made a break, a brilliant move. If you had watched the screen, ladies and gentlemen, stick your eyes here because it's such a close race. Chitesh Mandudi at P3 at the moment, struggling a bit. I'm not really sure what went wrong with his timing, but he seems to be struggling and losing time at the moment. In P1, number 10, Rohit Khanna taking charge. A beautiful move pulled by him at C1, followed by his roommate, followed by his teammate, number 7, Diljit TS. In third, we have number 5, Chitesh Mandudi. Now there's a fight going on at the moment at the bowl between Chitesh Mandudi and Rohit Khanna. Chitesh Mandudi trying to take the lead forward. He says, this is my race to go. I need to take another victory. Now this is all about the championship fight. Rohit Khanna at the moment trying to make a breakaway with Chitesh and Diljit fighting constantly. It is going to be a tough battle. Look at the screen, ladies and gentlemen. This is where strategy is everything. Strategy is important because it's playing with the minds of the drivers. Rahul Rangaswamy at the moment trying to make a break into the first bunch. He had an incredible race in the beginning but had some technical issues in round 1. Rohit Khanna, incredible. He had technical issues in round 1 and round 2, look at him charging up the fort. This is what racing to me is, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, this is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Championship and we are at Curry Motor Speedway. Back on, the fight goes on in the front with number 10, Rohit Khanna, taking charge. Will he be able to hold this fort? After 2 laps down, we still have a lot of racing to be done, a lot of racing. Chitesh Mandudi taking the inside line of Diljit and getting out into the straight. Now, it's a long sweep, so they've got a lot of drive out when they're coming into the straight. And this is where both of them trying to break out of each other's slipstream. In the moment, let's not forget, Rahul Rangaswamy, Saran Vikram and Sandeep Kumar are on the hunt. Now, Rahul Rangaswamy, an excellent, excellent driver. He is moved into third. Chitesh Mandudi just got taken by Rahul Rangaswamy, number 99, definitely moving up the chart. At the moment, Dark Dawn Racing was going to be very, very, very happy because Rohit Khanna and Diljit TS from Duckton Racing, number 10 and number 7 at the moment in the lead. I see a little bit of momentum coming from Diljit at the moment, trying to catch up to his teammate. Will he be able to catch? But Rohit Khanna definitely looking very strong, guys. I mean, if you watch his drive, it's beautiful. He's got a very, very smooth drive, very confident, trying to ascertain his dominance in this race. Both parties from Miko Motorsports, Rahul Rangaswamy and Sandeep Kumar, at the moment struggling. Oh, very, very close line by Rohit Khanna. He went a little too close, kissed the curb at the moment, but still maintained stability, maintained a steady foot all the way forward. Now coming into the straight, this is where the race is definitely stretching out. Chitesh Mandodi at the moment, last round race winner, definitely struggling at the moment, but he still held the fort for P3. He's got a fight coming down. There's a huge troop entering into C1 at the moment, chasing him for that P3. Diljit at the moment caught up with Rohit Khanna. My God, I've got smiles on my face at the box at the moment, because Diljit is definitely not letting this go. Rohit Khanna, I have to say that you will have to keep fighting this out, because this is not going to be an easy race. We will be able to see Rohit Khanna's perseverance and grit. Will the hunt from Diljit be able to crack Rohit's perseverance, Rohit's grit? This is what racing is about. At the back, we have Rahul Rangaswamy, Saran, Vikram, Sandeep Kumar, and Chitesh Mandudi. There's a solid fight, because it's very close at the moment for P3. Chitesh Mandudi getting into third. He's definitely broken the spirit of Rahul Rangaswamy and the others. Will they be able to catch? Now, he cannot make a mistake. He cannot afford to slip up even once, because they're right on the tail, trying to get a move on. At the moment, in front, number 7 definitely pulled the inside line of Rohit Khanna, and in front, held a very tight line. Oh, very hard on the brake, getting out. And now we have a new race leader for the first time today. We have Diljit at the moment leading the race. Right behind him, Rohit Khanna. Will he be able to answer back? Chitesh Mandudi seems to have a charge at the moment. He definitely has taken the fight forward. And that's exactly what's happening, Chitesh Mandudi. Watch out, Rohit Khanna and Diljit at the moment. Chitesh Mandudi on the hunt. His pace is definitely picked up. He seems to have shook his head and said, "This is my race," and stomped the throttle down. Saran, now this is one of my personal favorites for this race, is because he's a privateer come, a localite at the moment, fighting it out. A very, very good driver, very smart driver. Last round he did win one of the races, but had some technical issues, collided with one of the cars, whatnot. You can catch that live action as well on YouTube, live on the JK Tyre Motorsport. At the moment, the fight goes on. Diljit, number 7 at the moment in front. We have an overlapping. I think he'll have to pit. The question is, who's that car? He seems to have lost his front. Blue flags out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the blue flag out. We have one car. I think he's got some technical issues. He'll definitely move into the pit. But at the moment, back in the front, this is where the action is all about. Number 7, Diljit, definitely keeping charge, keeping a very, very defensive life, not giving any room or any space for Rohit Khanna. Now, what is interesting, if you're watching the screen right now, this fight will result in Chitesh getting a very, very clear drive and catching up and forward. A lot of slide happening at the bowl. I've watched 3-4 cars sliding out there. I don't know yet. It's not certain if there's a certain amount of water or drizzle on the track. It's the worst condition to be at, because it's like ice. You're driving on ice. If there's a little bit of dew or fog, which is, or raindrops, good. Diljit and Rohit Khanna at the moment. Chitesh Mandudi inching forward to catch up to this. And he's going to say, "Hello boys, I'm here and I'm taking this." Will he be able to take this? We'll have to wait and see. Chitesh Mandudi definitely answering to the fight of Rohit Khanna and Diljit TS. Both Darktown Racing fans, all Darktown Racing fans, this is a moment I'm sure you're all proud of. Two Darktown Racing cars out in the front. Rohit and Diljit at the moment fighting it out. Now will Chitesh Manduri be able to sneak a move and get in front? Now this is the interesting bit. Whenever you see three cars fighting it out, usually somebody is being extremely smart to get a clear advantage of. Will he be able to take both of them out and carry on his lead and carry on his supremacy in this series? It's a matter of time. It's a test of time. Right now, Diljit going forward. Rohit Khanna at the back. Very, very good driving from both drivers at the moment. Chitesh Manduri not able to make an impression. I wonder what's going on in their heads right now. I mean, if you can think of the psyche of a race, of a driver, think about you being in that place. A lot of slide coming out from number 7. Diljit is definitely pushing the limits of his car. Oh, we have a crash. There has been a crash at the moment. Not sure. The driver seems to be okay. He's out of the car. Helmet's out. All marshals onto him. He seems to be all right. We're uncertain on which car, who's the driver. Watch out for more updates, guys. At the moment, all flags will be out. All yellow flags will be out. Safety car out. Safety car out. Woo. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. It's keeping me on my toes at the moment. The safety car will be out in front of the entire grid, keeping them at the moment while the car is being. So the crash happened at C2, as I said, from a 750-meter straight, moving into a sharp right-hander all the way into another right-hander. Makes it a very, very interesting corner. It's like a double apex corner. You'll have to be very careful. So if you take it too short, too inside into the line, you'll definitely miss out your exit onto C2. Now you don't want that. So most drivers or racers usually strive to keep a very outside line, keep it as outside as possible onto C1. Hit the apex, keep it outside, not trying to get inside, and weave it into a straight line into C2 and C3 exit. That's what I'm going into the technicalities of it. In simple sense, if you can picture the track, if you can go on to, if you're watching YouTube, you've definitely got internet connection. I'd like you all to get onto Google and type Kari Motor Speedway. You will see the track layout there. Or you can get onto our website, Motorsport.com. You can definitely get all details there, all updates. At the moment, Marshall's doing an incredible job of clearing out the track. The sooner they do, the better for the race, because there's a lot of heat going on at the moment. Safety car still out. What a beautiful, beautiful Audi it is. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. This is what National Series racing is about. If you're just checked in, this is the 20th FMSCI, JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing. I am very, very excited at the moment. So are the folks that are watching the screens at the moment. We've just got news that it was car number 3. Vibhav Parker definitely all the way from Goa. The gentleman from Goa definitely had some issues. We're waiting to see some replays on how the crash happened. Interesting. Looks like it could have been a tip over from another car, a collision, which would have resulted in this. Now, these are basic step-overs or step-ups from the go-kart series into an actual single-seater open-wheel race. Now, to those who don't know, the Formula LGB 4 class is a very simple class. It's Maruti Swift 1298cc engines put into a custom-made chassis, right? The suspension is custom, the tires are custom, engineered, specified. Corners of racing is what we just got through the day. Talent coming out to take and Diljit, both teammates from Darktown Racing trying to make it break. Avalanche Racing had their victory. It's going to be Kumar at making a very defensive line. Chitesh, I'm for certain now, everybody being a little cautious at the bowl. As you see, Agul Rangaswamy trying to make a break to get into P1. I'm sure If it's too late, P3 should be happy. What is going to happen? Will Chitesh Manduri be able to take the cake? Will he be able to take the cherry and share it with his teammates? We'll have to wait and watch. Chitesh Manduri making a break for it, ladies and gentlemen. He is very clear. I got this. I'm not going to let this. It's like a lock and load. When you lock and load a gun, you lock, you load, and you shoot. Somehow, the pressure cracked this. Was it the pressure? Was it a technical issue, or was it just a pure racing mistake? We don't know. At the moment, the fight in front is the most interesting. At the back, we've got some amount of clutter going on for P6 and P7 at the moment. Back in front, guys, this is incredible racing. This is what the JK Tyre National Racing Championship is about. Wow, Saran and Sandeep Kumar having a fight at the moment. At the end of the day, even if they haven't got P1, P2, P3, gaining valuable points for themselves and for the team is important. Chitesh Manduri, ladies and gentlemen, definitely taking the cake today. And checkered flag, P1, Chitesh Manduri, Rohit Khanna in second, Rahul Rangaswamy in third. What a beautiful race, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful race. If you are watching, I'm sure it's paid off. If you're having a cup of tea, another 10 rounds, sit by the computer, sit by the laptop, watch this race. Watch the next coming race. The drama is going to go on. The theatrics is going to go on. You've got a live show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Series. This is the year 2017. 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, they stuck through. I mean, for JK Tyre to be doing this on and on every year consecutively and bringing in more and more series, more and more interesting rounds, that is everything. To me, that is something beautiful.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो और टायर्स में कुछ भी। सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चे को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दें आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सांग वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना permission के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी और फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Break my turn around, yeah. Break my
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एज पर प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए under 0 in 4 seconds। JK Tyre, total control।
कटवाने में लगा देते। तो होगा मरी तो के टायर्स लाए हैं।
चिल फंस गया ना तो
JK Tyre, total control।
எடுத்துக்கோங்க எடுத்துக்கோங்க. ஓகே பாய் பாய். போனீங்க இப்படியே மெதுவாக போங்க, மெதுவாக ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை, கீழே கிராஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். யார் ரிலேஷனா? ரிலேஷனா அவர் ட்ரோன் கேமரா ஒன்று.
Good afternoon, and welcome. This 20th National Racing Series is underway. At the moment, what you see on is the beautiful Suzuki Gixxer Gixxer Cup 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks like we have rain in the forecast, but we're all as a regular Tyre and Suzuki road racing champion. Tongue twister to catch their names. In P2 we have number 23 Lalma Pue. In P3 we have number 15 Joseph Matthew. Quite contrary, Joseph Matthew was the race winner of both races last round. It's interesting to see how this is happening at the moment. before I carry on with the grid positions, let me go over to the screen right now. We're going to go to the pole winner of this race, of this round. Let's see what he has to say and what is in store for this race.
Starting from P1 for the round 2, how was your qualification?
It was a good qualified day, and I thought it's gonna be wet race, but yeah, it's semi-wet. And talk about, I wanna say that the tire pressure. Favorite rider? Oh, it's Joseph Matthew and my friend Dalmoy Puya, second place this one. Thank you.
Can you speak English? Yeah. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I was lucky that I ran behind some fast guys, and I was very lucky. I think it's Malsom Donglian is the fastest guy here, so he'll be the one to watch. Our state, yeah, it's a small state at the edge of India, but it's a cool place. You should come visit sometimes.
Best of luck for this race. Starting from the P3, how was your qualifications?
Yeah, qualification was okay, I can say, because I didn't get a good pace in the qualify. So I'm in third currently. So I guess I will do my best today. The top two are really good. So I think we will have a good fight today. Yes, it's pretty good compared to last time. So I think I can do a little more faster this time. Thank you.
Well, you heard it right from the racers' minds at the moment. Usually, during a initial press conference before the race, riders don't really talk much. So we'll have to give them their focus and attention, because what they've come here is to race and to be focused and make sure they get what they want, and that is a chance for P1 victory. So back on the grid, we have, if you're watching the screen, as I had continued, we have in P5 number 13 Karthik Mateti, in P6 number 17 Sanjeev Matre. So Sanjeev Matre had won a race last time and crashed in the other race in the last round. I'm not really sure what happened to him as well. I had a chat with him earlier on, but he seems that his timing wasn't right. So this is the thing about racing. I mean, if you lose your drive or your focus, it could get in the way, and certainly has for Sanjeev. He seems a little down at the moment. In P7, we have number 14, Syed Muzammil Ali, the gentleman from Bangalore, has come all the way to make sure he gets a chance, and he's been improving consistently at the moment. So this is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Championship 2017. Thank you all for watching, and if you're looking at the screen right now, the Suzuki Gixxer Cup, race 1 of the round 2 is underway. At the moment, formation lap. So if you're looking at the screens now, you can watch the JK Tyre flags roaring at the moment. Reason being, wind speed at the moment is about 21 kilometers per hour. So when you're coming down the straight at that pace, it's definitely going to keep a lot of wind blasts, a lot of effort to break this. Getting into C2 is going to be very, very hard, making sure you get a straight line out. This is the bumpiest section of the track as they move to C4, C5. You have to maintain an outside and hit the apex at both. You mess, if the entry into the corner is not right here, you will lose the exit. And that's what happens to a lot of riders under pressure. You'll watch this series at the moment. So coming in, this is what we call the Bermuda. As the name suggests, it's a very, very tricky corner at the moment, and it has always been a very tricky corner. Claimed the podiums or the victories of a lot of drivers and racers. And moving into the back straight, going straight into the bowl. Now, as we see the screens, everybody being very cautious, because it's like what I had discussed earlier. When raindrops fall on tarmac, and it doesn't wash off, it sticks on, right? It's like you're floating through ice, or you're skating through ice, and that's exactly what happens when a bit of moisture is stuck on the tarmac. So until it dries out, they're going to be very, very careful. So we're going to see lap times coming down. So if you want the live timing, guys, please log into the Race Monitor app, or you can also get onto the JK Tyre Motorsport.com live feed. Make sure you're connected with us. Watch the racing as it follows. So we're going to wait for lights out. This is where the final prayers, the final focus. Now, in P1, number 12, Duang Liana. In P2, number 23, Lalma. In P3, Joseph Matthews. So all eyes on them. We have lights off, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a good start for Lalma and Duang Liana at the moment. Joseph Matthew trying to get into the slipstream. I'm not sure if he had a good start at the moment, because he looked a little shaky. At the moment, Duang Liana, Lalma, Joseph Matthew, Sachin Chaudhary. Sachin Chaudhary, the same gentleman who had gone last year for the Red Bull Rookies Cup to Spain, represented, and there's a huge collision at C1. This is a usual technique. So for all racers, the idea is to stay out of the bunch, make sure you don't collide, and get out clean. At the moment, we have a strong contention in the front. They're going on. As you watch the screen right now, we're trying to gauge if the bike is okay, if the rider is all right. The main thing is if the rider is all right. See, he seems to have gotten up the marshal down, trying to help him get the bike on. Back in the front, we have number 12, Duang Liana, making a break. This is his chance. Last race saw him, Joseph Matthew, and Lalma giving it all in all for round 1. Joseph Matthew had an answer. Will he have an answer this time? It's race time. Marshals today have been fantastic through the day. They're making sure that the track stays clean and out of all issues and harm's way for the riders. Duang Liana trying to make a break at the moment out forward. This is where the reason, if you watch the drivers, if you watch the cars and the bikes racing, you'll see a difference in the approach into the straight. All bikes would stick as close as to the wall because of the wind speed. As I said, when you're coming down the straight with 21 to 25 kilometers of wind speed, it's going to be very difficult to brake and get a clean drive or get the maximum output of the bike. At the moment, a beautiful move pulled out by Lalma. Something is up with Duang Liana's bike. Something has gone wrong. He's definitely slowing down. We're unsure of what happened, but out in front is number 15, Joseph Matthew, back on the charge. Now, this is the irony, guys. Last race, we saw Chitesh Manduni and getting in front after being on P4. Will this be a repeat? Yeah, we've got just about... At the moment, a fight going on. If you're watching the screen, there's a solid fight happening at the moment for P1. Joseph Matthew, as you watch on the screen, being very, very cautious. He's definitely made some huge gap for himself. This is where he could go into auto cruise control. He reminds me of the likes of Jorge Lorenzo in MotoGP. If the man gets forward, it's like he's on an auto cruise. He becomes a pilot. Literally autopilot. It's like a mainframe in this computer just picks up and takes forward. Very smooth, not drawing attention to anything else but the riding. Smooth, clean riding is what we can see. Joseph Matthew, number 15, carrying the lead at the moment. There is a constant struggle going on. So I see Sanjeev Matre at the moment. I see Sanjeev Matre at the moment trying to make a break to get into P3. But the beauty of this race is how Joseph Matthew managed to get in forward and keep going forward. Lalma not really able to make impression on Lalma not really be able to make an impression on Joseph Matthew at the moment. It's going to take some time for him to cut close, and that's what we'll have to wait and watch. So P1 is clear, P2 is clear. What's happening in P3? So there is a straight-out fight between Sachin Chaudhary, Karthik Mateti and Sanjeev Matre happening at the moment. Sachin Chaudhary, the same gentleman, the same rider who had represented our country in the Red Bull Race to Rookies Cup. He had been selected after winning the Suzuki Gixxer Rookies round, taken all the way to Spain for the selection to see if he has a chance. This year, will he be able to repeat history? He's not had a formidable first round. Been struggling, but the second race, as I recall, really saw him gaining some improvement. So at the moment, as you can see, this is what slipstreaming is all about. A three-way fight for P3 at the moment going on. Joseph Matthew and Lalma still holding the fort in front. Will they be able to carry it forward? It's a quest of time. Joseph Matthew taking it very clean, very smooth drive out. Out in, out is his answer. At the back, no real advancement from the drivers at the moment. In P5, number 17, Sanjeev Matre. In P6, number 14, Syed Muzammil Ali. In P7, number 8, Mohammed Shafin. While you guys enjoy Joseph Matthew showcasing his skills on the track, let's go over to the second leg of the grid. Number 22, Dilip T in P10. In P11, number 18, Alan Fernando. In P12, number 19, Vipul Hagalkar. In P13, number 10, Harshad Sumra. In P14, number 1, Deepanshu Bondwal. In P15, number 9, Mahesh Chavan. In P16, number 4, Rushabh Shah. In P17, number 12, Dwang Liana. In P18, number 24, Kumar Desh Gaurav. So it's been an interesting race so far. As we look at the screen right now, you can see how much of a difference that the wall happens. I've ridden on this track, so I know the effect of wind blast. And the wall definitely makes a considerable difference. To catch it with slipstream is nothing but getting Matthew. Number 15, number 17, back on the bike. So, back on the front, Joseph Matthew still carrying a beautiful. Right behind is Lalma. Lalma is not letting go. Maintaining a steady pace. At the moment, Karthik Mateti is still leading the group, leading the pack at the moment. Number 17, Sanjeev Matre. All the way from Pune, Sanjeev Matre trying to make a break. Lalma getting into the inside line at the Bermuda. Not able to make a beautiful move. That's an incredible aggressive move. Now that's getting on the offensive side. Unfortunately, there was nothing that Sanjeev could do at that moment. Gixxer Cup. Sanjeev. Yes, it is. This is number 17, Sanjeev. Young lad, been racing for quite some time. So what really happened? Good show, Sanjeev Matre. A beautiful ride. Unfortunate with a definite. Sanjeev Matre proved his grit for this race. Dominance. I see the making of a champion here. We've got about 2.5 rounds to go. Will he be the 2017 champion? We're watching the replay at the moment. Folks, if you're just watching, this was the incident that had the race stopped with just about 2.5 laps to go. So there you see Sanjeev Matre in P2. He had a very shorter line that he took, very, very hard on the pace. A clean low side, no collision with any other rider. As I said, an aggressive move, an aggressive lap. The pressure definitely had its grip on Sanjeev, but he's a strong lad. I'm sure he's going to come back in the next race. Back on the replay, once again, watch very carefully. This is just to show you all how dangerous racing can be and how at a split second everything can change. So Sanjeev Matre here getting into the inside. He was way in, I think carrying a lot of speed. The track at the moment not really on the hottest condition, and there you go, a low slide, a clean low slide. Fortunately, Sanjeev Matre is okay at the moment. There you go, this is the 20th JK Tyre National Racing Series 2017. We just got done with the Suzuki Gixxer Cup, race 1.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार. इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो. और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार. बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार. हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार. क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है. इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर.
रास्ता तेरी गाड़ी दाढ़ी
First, they will question, why are you doing it? When you succeed, then they will ask you how you did it. That has been the story of JK Tyre in the history of Indian motorsport. For almost 3 decades, JK Tyre's contribution to Indian motorsport has been unflinching and unmatched. Starting in the 1980s, JK Tyre supported India's only decade-long international event, the Himalayan Rally, and then formed its own rally team in the 1990s. Team JK Tyre rewrote the history books by winning the National Rally Championship a record 7 times in a row. The icing on the cake was that it became the first Indian team ever to be crowned Asian Zone champions. Once a believer, always a believer. JK Tyre continues to spread the cause of motorsport by supporting rallying events where no one has ever been before, whether it's the Hornbill Rally in Nagaland, or the Festival of Speed in Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. The Indo-Bhutan Car Rally and the Indo-Myanmar Rally. Ever aware of social causes, JK Tyre organizes several events with public interest at heart. To drive home the message of road safety, JK Tyre, in association with the Constitution Club of India, organizes the Parliamentarians Rally for Safety on Indian Roads. An annual feature in JK Tyre calendar, this rally sees lawmakers and politicians of the country cut across party lines, come together and create social awareness about issues concerning Indian people. For a tyre that enables you to stay in total control of your vehicle, JK Tyre backs its words with action. JK Tyre created history with a 50,000 kilometer over 2 weeks on Tata vehicles. All running on JK radials in the Geared for Great challenge.
These particular tires which JK supplied have outstanding handling. As far as tires are concerned, I think JKs have done a great job.
And it wasn't just passenger cars that JK Tyre had its grip on. It was the big beasts, the Tata T1 Primo trucks, which saw allegiance to the JK truck radials as well. JK Tyre is proud to be associated with the Tata T1 Primo Truck Racing Championship since the inception of the annual event. The program has introduced Indian truck drivers to the truck racing for the first time in the world. From the behemoths to the superbikes, JK Tyre has managed the transition with ease. Over the last 2 years, we have been successfully staging superbike races in the 600cc and 1000cc categories. The best biking talent from across the country congregates at the Buddha International Circuit every year to burn some super and take a claim to be the superbike champion. Suzuki have been an important player in the two-wheeler segment. Together, JK Tyre and Suzuki take the Superbike Cup challenge further with the launch of the single-make two-wheeler championship, the JK Tyre Suzuki Gixxer Cup. This competition will feature 2 categories, one for the 12 to 16 years old and other over 16-year-olds. The aim is to produce champion bikers from India. And the Suzuki Gixxer Cup will act as a feeder line for the Red Bull Road to Rookies Cup, with its champion participating in the selection program for Red Bull Rookie Cup, Road to MotoGP in Spain. With the goal of getting engineering students to design, build and race off-road vehicles that can withstand the harshest elements of rough terrain, JK Tyre, in association with SAE, Society of Automotive Engineers, introduced Baha India in 2007. To encourage engineering talent and promote advanced automotive research in the country, we also hosted the first JK Tyre Formula Design Challenge, which is an international race car designing competition at Baha. Baha India helps students and automotive industry experts interact and collaborate on a common platform to solve problems in real time and put theoretical principles into practice. To run, you first have to learn to walk. It's the same with motorsport. Karting has been the grooming ground where the world's best racers learned the basics of competitive racing and then continue to practice to hone their skills. JK Tyre prodigies Narayan Karthikeyan and Karun Chandok, and India's only F1 drivers, started their racing careers with karting. Always ahead, in 1997, JK Tyre introduced the concept of go-karting in India. In 2005, JK Tyre, together with Miko Motorsports, introduced the JK Tyre FMSCI National Rotax Karting Championship. Rotax is India's only recognized national karting championship in two-stroke cars, with karters as young as 7-year-olds competing for titles across 3 categories: the Micromax, the Junior Max and the Senior Max classes. The JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Championship remains the most cost-effective and sought-after racing program, not only in India but in the world. This championship also enabled the debut of the Volkswagen Polo Cup in India. Since its launch in 1997, JK Tyre has constantly worked to raise the bar in Formula racing in the country. Starting with 800cc powered engine Formula LGB cars, then to moving to bigger Formula cars in 2006, and to the 1.6-litre Chevrolet powered Formula Roll-On, which became the first single-seater racing car in the championship with a wing. In 2010, JK Tyre became the first Indian corporate house to acquire an FIA-accredited racing series when they acquired the Formula BMW Asia Pacific Series and rechristened it as the JK Racing Asia Series. This was the support race at the Buddha International Circuit to the first ever Formula One race hosted on Indian soil, as well as several international legs.
A beautiful video. Welcome back, folks. If you're just in, this is the 20th FMSCI JK Tyre National Racing Championship 2017. Now, I managed to get a special racer, a driver, on board with us. So, right, at the moment, if you're watching the screen, we've got the grid. So I'm going to quickly go over the grid as we see. This is the Euro JK17 series. And in P1, we have Nirmal Uma Shankar, a surprise move from Nirmal, number 7. In P2, we have number 3, Brian Pereira. In P3, so before I carry on with the grid, we're going to get a few words from the pole and P2. So, Nirmal, a few words for us, please.
Nirmal, you started your race on the P1 right now, but what went wrong in the previous race?
Yeah, I started 11th in the race 1, and then I pulled up some positions, and then I finally finished 6th. So because of the reverse grid, I am starting on pole right now. That's it. No, no really, not a problem. It's a good race. Yeah. Yeah, he would say keep pushing till the end of the race, and then that's it. Yeah.
Brian, yeah, take this one.
Yeah.
Just take us through the previous race and the qualification process.
In the qualifying, this car is very new to me. It's the first time I'm driving it, so I'm still getting used to the fundamentals of it. But I'm always losing in the last corner because I'm not confident enough. But let's see in this race if I can get it up. Yeah. Definitely braking, it will be a problem because the brakes are cool and the tires as well. So we need to warm both up. It's not helping because it's winding in the opposite direction. Thank you.
Oh, Paulo. Just take this one. Yeah.
Oh, we start. We start.
you heard what they had to think, and this is the last race for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. This is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Series. Year 2017, this is the 5th of August, round 2. Back on the grid, so quickly going off the grid, we have in P1, number 7, the surprise attack from Nirmal Uma Shankar. In P2, Brian Pereira, you heard what they had to say and what's in store for the race. So guys, stick on to the screen. This is what the action's all about. In P3, we have Paolo. In P4, we have Andit Reddy. In P5, Ricky Capo. In P6, 9 is Chatterjee. In P7, Vikas Anand. In P8, Ashwin Datta. In P9, Manav Sharma. In P10, Mira Edda. In P11, Vishnu Prasad. And P12, Sandeep Kumar. So that's 12 drivers on the grid. A beautiful sound, a beautiful sound these machines can make. So this is the Euro JK series, and these are 1.2 liter BMW engines, specifically engineered for this. So we've got a couple of minutes before race start. I've got our interesting race driver from the last race, Rohit Khanna. So I've technically got 2 minutes. Rohit, hi, how was your race, and what are your thoughts?
The race was brilliant. Would have been better had we won it, but nonetheless we'll settle for second given the issues that we faced in round 1. We've really worked hard on the car. There are a few issues that we still have to deal with, but happy for now with P2.
Okay, so guys, if you're just watching, we have Rohit Khanna, number 10 from the LGB Formula class. A beautiful race. If you watched the previous race, fantastic fight by the gentleman. So I have him for this race. He's going to help me out with the commentary and with what he thinks of the race as well. And with that, we'll get to know a little bit about Mr. Rohit and his whereabouts and whatnot. I'm sure you have a lot of fans watching right now. So if you want people to watch, right now is the time. Text people, hey, I'm on YouTube. That's what's going to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. The formation lap just about in. Last time, it's like the last sighting lap before the drivers are on. So, Rohit, I mean, whenever you're taking a sighting lap, the last formation lap, what goes on in your head typically?
Well, the idea is to check the grip levels, check what lines you can really take, because given the weather here, the track grip can change very rapidly. Idea is to form the best line which will give you enough grip where you can accelerate a little early and carry more speed into the next corner. So one is there, and two also is to figure out if your car is maneuverability plus warming up the tires so that you get good off the line. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you, Rohit. I mean, now this is the moment of truth. I always love watching this. There are some candid photos that we had got of drivers in their helmets, right? And this is the moment. I've been in this moment, so I'm sure at this moment you're thinking, how the hell am I going to get in front? And what's my strategy?
So the strategy is simple. It's going to be a reverse grid tomorrow.
As we see, rightfully said, Rohit, at the moment we have Brian who's taken charge of the race, followed by number 10, Andit Reddy. It's a clean fight. Brian definitely had a good start. As you were speaking, Rohit, I was watching them. A spin out again. Wow, this race is definitely getting more and more interesting at the moment. We're trying to see what's going to go on. Well, as they come in, this is lap 1 done. We have racing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Euro JK series. In P1, Brian Pereira, number 3, clocking a 1:07. Right behind is number 2, Andit Reddy. In P3 is Ricky Capo. In P4, Vikas Anand. In P5, Paolo. In P6, 9 is Chatterjee. P7, Manav Sharma. In P8, Ashwin Datta. In P9, Vishnu Prasad. In P10, Sandeep Kumar. P11, Mira Edda, and last but not the least is the pole, Mr. Nirmal. He spun out initially of the race, and I feel really bad for him. But anyways, tough luck. It's going to be an interesting race out in the front. A close fight happening between Brian Pereira at the moment and Andit Reddy. And I have to say, Rohit, what do you think is going on between both these people. You had this fight just moments ago, and what do you think the strategy is going to be?
So Brian, I think, is driving brilliantly to hold on to pole. I think one of his first occasions where he's starting on pole in his first round in the FBO2. I think just fantastic. Though Anandit, with his experience, I think is going to mount all sort of pressure on Brian to kind of take the lead and kind of open up a gap so that he safeguards his position number 1.
Fantastic, Rohit. As I see, it's a very, very defensive line taken by Brian. He's trying to ensure that there is no room for error. Brian's definitely holding his fort. Anandit is going on and on, swaying from left to right, trying to make a break. There you go, Anandit again trying to make a pass at C4, C5. That is my favorite corner off the track. Hard on the brake is Nayan's strategy and Paolo. Paolo at the moment, a lone survivor, a lone wolf coming in forward. Last time around, back in the front, Ricky Kepo definitely making a move. There was a small collision, a kiss from each other. Vishnu Prasad definitely making a move on. Wow, this race definitely got interesting. We've got another 13 laps to go. As you are watching, Rohit, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think both the overseas drivers, they're phenomenal in terms of the kind of speed catching up they've done from to the second round. Brian, I think, is driving brilliantly to still be leading the race on the third lap. Though Anandit is on a charge, but he has a lot of pressure coming from the drivers behind. So it's a test of nerves in terms of whether he can take the pressure and still make an aggressive move over Brian. We'll have to wait and watch.
I agree. Anandit definitely broke Brian's defensive line and definitely moved forward. Anandit, last race around, he was really, really aggressive and fast. And I see him trying to make a break. This is what usually all drivers I see in this track trying to make a break, because once again you get back onto the straight, the main straight, there's a slipstream catch, and ideally you want to be out of it. Am I correct?
Absolutely. The straight is the only point on the track where you typically get a good toe on the car in front. Invariably on a closely packed grid, you have 3 to 4 cars running parallel, and it's all about testing nerves in terms of who can brake late and take the corner first.
Great, great. At the moment, guys, oh my God, that is Ricky Capo and Nayan's strategy. A collision and a spin out. Wow, the bowl has definitely taken a lot of victims today. Anandit has clearly made an advantage of this. Wow, what a race. Number 2, Anandit Reddy clocking a 1 minute 2:552. He's clocked the fastest time this time around. Right behind him, actually not right behind him, there's a big gap between the two. Nayan's strategy. In 3 is Paolo. In 4, Vishnu Prasad now coming for the fight. Vishnu Prasad was last round's race winner. Definitely struggling with the car is what I hear. He's definitely got some dominance, as you can see in the screen. If you're watching right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Euro 4 series, the Euro JK17 series. Apologies. At the front, Anandit Reddy definitely making a break. Now, let's say, Rohit, you were in Anandit's place. What would your strategy be?
Just put my head down, put a couple of scorching laps, because the tires can warm up on this track really quickly, given how hard you brake and how hard you aggressively have to go in the corners. So I'd just like to open up as much gap as possible and then settle down in your position.
Beautiful. I just saw Vishnu again take somebody in the bowl at the moment. This race is definitely getting further interesting. So 10 laps to go, 10 laps to go. We have Anandit clocking faster and faster. As you rightfully said, Nayan's strategy just clocked a 1 minute 1:714 at the moment, with Anandit still keeping a 1 minute 1. So last time around he was at 1 minute 2, and he's definitely picking up the pace. But Nayan's strategy is definitely answering to his protest. I'm not sure. Do you think with 10 laps around, Nayan will be able to make an impression on Anandit?
He's definitely an aggressive driver and one of the best that we have on the grid. A youngster who has a lot of character and a lot of aggression. Same is the case with Anandit. So if you look at the top 3 right now, it could possibly be anybody's game. Though I'm superly impressed with Vishnu coming from right at the back of the grid to already P3 with about 10 laps to go. So we'll see how he makes progress to the top of it.
I was just going to say that Vishnu Prasad from P11 all the way to P3, ladies and gentlemen, and he's definitely making his move. It's like a master chess player stacking up for the final move. Vishnu Prasad, no wonder he is 3 times champion. This is the making of a champion. Young talent nurtured in this sport. At the moment, Vishnu Prasad made the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:01.411. He's definitely stepping it up. Anandit Reddy, will he be able to answer and keep his foot down? Because I can see Nayan's strategy and Vishnu Prasad slowly closing the gap. With just about 9 laps to go, Andit Reddy still tucking in, keeping a forward momentum at the moment. What happened to Brian Pereira and Paolo? At the moment, I don't see anybody coming close to the three of them. Paolo at the moment, number 0 in 4th, clocking a 1:03. He's way off the timing. Not really sure what happened. I mean, sometimes I'm sure you would have had these instances where the pressure's got to you.
Well, it's one, the pressure, plus if you're buckled up behind somebody and you're fighting somebody for a position, you definitely do have to compromise your so again, that's the case with him. Otherwise, there's no reason why
Guys, if you're just in, this is Rohit Khanna from LGB Formula class who's with us, sharing a few words and watching the race with us. If you're watching, this is the moment of truth. It is the absolute phenomenal Euro JK17 series, and what a race it's been so far. From pole to last, from last to pole. That's exactly what's happening at the moment, and I must say this is entertainment to another level. I would choose this any day over anything. So guys, if you're watching, get some beer out, get some chai, get some coffee, whatever suits you. Watch this race because we've got 8 laps to go. Vishnu Prasad is on the hunt. Another fastest lap with a 1:01.323. He's definitely crunching this down. Andit Reddy slowly feeling the pressure. I don't know if his tires is going to hold. So let me take you this. The tire has a certain amount of grip, a certain amount of life. Now, what the Euro series runs on, do you think it's going to last the entire 15 laps?
well, the grip levels definitely vary from the start of the race. And then it starts going
So rightfully said by a brilliant driver, and what a race he's had. So tire management is everything. It's key. As we all know, rubber does wear out. Over the period of 15 laps, it will wear out. So what grip you initially get in the first 15 laps is not what you get at the end. Right? So tire management is key. Will Anandit Reddy be able to keep his tire on ground and able to fight Vishnu Prasad? Because from what I see, Anandit just answered Vishnu Prasad with a 1:01.388. Wow, this is like literal telepathy. Huh? Vishnu Prasad is in P3, and it seems like he's communicating to Anandit Reddy right in front. And Anandit Reddy gets the point and says, you know what, I'm heading out, I'm taking off. It's flight mode for me. Now, what's funny is Nayan's strategy is in between the sandwich, and he definitely just answered this with a 1:01.554. So we've got a bare difference of 300ths of a second between the first 4 drivers. Well, Vikas Anand in 4th, Paolo in 5th, Brian Pereira in 6th, Manav Sharma in 7th, Ricky Capo in 8th, Ashwin Datta in 9th, Nirmal in 10th, Sandeep and Mirda in 11th and 12th respectively. Well, Nirmal just moved up front to P10. At the moment, Ricky Capo trying to make a move on Manav Sharma. Now, Manav Sharma is the 15-year-old all the way from New Delhi. I had a chat with him last round, and what grit. I wish I was this strong, confident as a person when I was that young. I mean, looking at him today, a definite improvement. Because last round, he was definitely struggling with being on the last of the grid. So what do you think about Manav Sharma? Have you met him?
I have, and we in fact exchanged quite a few notes and discussed quite a few things, what's happening on track. I think a brilliant driver, again, with an awesome character. Somebody for the future who's definitely going to make his way up.
Well, from the likes of it, this is a young grid. If I'm not wrong, this is a young grid. You've got young hearts driving out. So coming to an interesting question through this race, how old are you?
Well, I wouldn't want to answer that question, but not that it makes me feel any older. I am 37.
Sorry to cut you off, Rohit. We just had number 10 wash out. I'm not sure what happened. That's Sandeep Kumar who washed out. Not really sure what happened. I think it's the tire that was the issue. Safety cars out again. Guys, watching the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Series. The safety car is out. And what a beauty this car is. I hope I get to drive it one time. Anyways, coming back to the race, Rohit, now you had the safety car out. What goes on? What are you thinking? I mean, would you call it an advantage or a disadvantage? How do you take this?
Well, being the leader, you definitely have a disadvantage because whatever laps you've put in, whatever gap gap you've opened up to the drivers behind you typically gets all washed out. Since the entire bunch gets bundled up behind the safety car and it's as good as a restart, just that you hold your specific position. So I think disadvantage Anandit Reddy for all the hard work that he's done thus far. Brilliant for somebody like Vishnu Prasad, who's now going to make hay while the sun shines.
Well, rightfully said, Rohit, rightfully said. So, guys, if you're watching, this is where the safety car's out and basically holding the grid back till the recovery happens. I have to hand it to the marshals. They've been doing incredibly well. I think you have to give a big round to them, a shout out to the marshals who worked tirelessly through the day, ensured that the track is clean, out of any harm for the drivers and the riders. So, okay, now we've got just about 4 laps. I am guessing, okay, now we need to take some bets. So, who's your money on?
So I'd say Anandit is going to hold forth and win the race. It's going to be quite a close call between Nayan and Vishnu, with a 51-49 in Vishnu's favor.
Okay, so you know what? In my eyes, right now, what's happened? Everything is working in Vishnu's favor. Everything is working in Vishnu's favor. He's been really aggressive. He's got the timing. He's done it before, right? Now, and I'm talking about a person who's in the making of a champion, because every time you talk to the gentleman, it's the same thing. There's a serious amount of, as you can see, that's number 10, the recovery happening. Kudos to the marshals. This is what a race weekend is all about. You come, you drive out, burn some fuel, burn some rubber, probably crash out, back on it the next day. There you go, marshals getting the car out. That's number 10. Number 10 is out of the race. Unfortunate for Sandeep Kumar, but we've got a little more of the theatrics left. And I'm waiting for fireworks, Rohit. I don't know about you, but I'm waiting for fireworks. Because I was watching the previous round. Round 1 saw Vishnu really charging. And this is where his grit would show, his skill to actually come out forward, because he's done a good job so far, coming from P11 to P3 at the moment. Nayan and Anandit are no walkaways. They are definite contention for champions. And okay, you know what? I let the suspense build, guys. If you're seeing this, we've got just about 3 laps, and the safety car is out. Back on the race. This is the Euro JK17. Green flags out. 2 laps to go. Will it be Anandit? Will it be Nayan? Will it be Vishnu Prasad? Or is it going to be somebody new? 2 laps to go. What's going to happen? At the moment, all 3 holding forward. What a move. If I'm not wrong, that was Manav Sharma just pulling a move on Brian and Paolo at the same time. But back in the front, what's going to happen? All 4. Anandit Reddy, Nayan Strategy, Vishnu Prasad and Vikas Anand fighting it out. Anandit definitely picking up the pace. If you're watching, 1:01.361 was his last timing. What is he going to do? Is he going to check out? There's a definite traffic jam happening at the back. Nayan Strategy holding on Vishnu Prasad. I don't know. There seems to be a lack of spirit at the moment. Like the aggression that I saw.
I think Vishnu is right on Nayan's tail. Anandit definitely had a brilliant restart, like I said. So in all likelihood, I think he should be able to settle for P1 unless and until fingers crossed nothing goes wrong with his car. I just hope to see a visual treat in this particular lap between Vishnu and Nayan. You can see them fighting all the way through. It's just about who holds their nerves for the last 30 seconds.
Perfect. Vishnu Prasad just answered everybody's question with a 1:01.214 of the fastest lap. I think it is going to be a heated photo finish flash. This is going to be a brilliant lap. The last penultimate lap, a lot of smoke coming out of Nayan's car. He's putting a lot of pressure, making sure that Vishnu does not get in front. I'm trying to gauge, both have the same cars. I think we'll have to wait and see to the finish who's going to make it. Anandit Reddy, he's going to be smiling at the moment. He's going to be smiling at the moment with a podium. But it is Nayan Strategy and Vishnu Prasad fighting it out. Number 9, number 8. Who is it going to be? Well, we got our answer. Nayan Strategy holds the 4th down. Vishnu Prasad in 3rd. Vikas Anand in 4th. Paolo in 5th. Ricky Capo in 6th. Brian Pereira in 7th, Manav Sharma in 8th, Ashwin Datta in 9th, Nirmal in 10th, and Mira in 11th. Unfortunately, number 10, Sandeep Kumar, had washed away. But, Roth, thoughts?
I think brilliant race. Arandit, kudos on the restart. Vishnu wanted tremendous pressure on Nayan. It was just that massive block off going into the Mickey Mouse corner, which kind of made him drop back a little. Otherwise, I think it'll be a photo finish, both of them finishing side by side on the finish line.
Guys, this was the Euro JK17, the last race for today, and I am thrilled. I am going to be content. I don't need booze, I don't need food, I don't need anything when I go back home. I am extremely happy with this race. Theatrics involved. Rohit, what's your plan for the evening?
Well, just gonna rest up a little. Got 2 races coming up tomorrow, and it's gonna be a bigger challenge. We start a reverse grid on the top 8, which means that I'm gonna start 7th. So to make your way up, and then obviously, like I said, the top 7, 8 people are within half a second of one another, which makes it quite tight. It could be anybody's game, so it's gonna be a lot of hard work tomorrow.
Thanks for that, Rohit. Before you leave, I mean, you said about the reverse 8. I'm sure a lot of people watching won't really know what it is, and I'm sure everybody is really tired of listening to my voice. And so I'm going to give you the chance to explain what the reverse 8 is about. Okay, one sec. Before that, if you're watching the screen, guys, that's Mira Erda. I'm not sure what really happened. She's checking. Is she removing the GoPro? Yes, she is. She is taking her camera out. So, guys, if you're watching, most racers use video footage to improve their skills. I mean, find out what was going on and really make an improvement for the next one. Rohit, do you use cameras on a regular basis?
We definitely do. It helps us come back and study in terms of what's going wrong, what is it that we can improve upon, and also what's happening in the race really. So yeah.
Mira Erda definitely had a washout. I'm not sure which part of the track she did. This was just before the bowl, I'm guessing. This was just before the sweep. So it was just before the sweep, went out of the track. She seems all right. The marshals are taking care, and there you go. Sometimes it's a little heartening to see the car lifted like that, you know. I mean, I'm a pure motorcycle and car fan, motorhead, and it pains me.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that can happen to a driver over the racing weekend is seeing his car lifted by a crane, where it should be in the pit garage after taking the checkered flag, irrespective of whatever position. So it really hurts quite a bit.
So that was Mira Erda, guys. She is the only girl in this grid, and she was ex-karting champion, and she's been really improving over a period of time. Rohit, any thoughts on Mira and how her development you think would be over the next few years?
I think one girl who has tremendous amount of potential, possibly one of the best racers in the country that we have right now. I'm just happy that she's been given a platform where she can, go and experience, get more experience. And anyway, she's been racing overseas, and she's been getting a lot of laurels for the country and for the sport. So the only way up for her is up north. A very focused girl, brilliant drive. Just that she needs to keep it going.
Fantastic. I mean. Mira, I had a chat with her. I remember when I met her in the Auto Track Awards and the last round. A definite go-getter. She's all about the drive. She's got a lot of passion, a lot of fire in her, and that would take her places. And right now, guys, this is so Manav Sharma, Mira Erda. Actually, these are their debut years. This is their first ever season in the Euro. So it's a lot more of learning than anything else. It's trying to figure out how strategies work, how the mental stability, because it's not just about being fast, right? You have to keep a beautiful mental drive all throughout, and that's what's important.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो, और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार, बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी वो फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Break my, turn around, yeah. Break my, turn around, yeah. Break my, turn around, yeah. Break my, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो। और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। Chill guys.
चिल? सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी वो फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Break my, turn around, yeah. Break my, turn around, yeah. Break my, turn around, yeah. Break my, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो। और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
Welcome back, folks. This is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Series. 2017, 20 glorious years of racing. And right now, if you're watching the camera, that's Mira Eda, the only girl in the Euro JK17 grid. There seems to be a confusion. So last we watched her wash out in the last lap. So we actually caught her getting the camera out of her car, and I think she's come and she's giving it to the officials. Everybody's that's her dad and her mum, if I'm not wrong. So having a serious discussion on what happened. We are unsure of what really happened back there. So Rohit, I mean, in this such a moment, furious, right?
Yeah, the last lap, with 2 corners to go, if something like that happens, you have to be really upset about it. And I can understand, from a driver's standpoint of how she feels.
Well, that's great. So, guys, this was Rohit Khanna. So, if you're watching, our number 10 is the car to watch. Thank you so much for your time. He is in the LGB Formula Folk series, and number 10, Darktown Racing. Fantastic race so far. Thank you so much, Rohit. Last few words for your fans.
Well, for the fans, a lot of people want to take to the sport. So all I'll recommend is, you now have a platform where entry at a very early age is possible. So take to the sport early so that you can do complete justice to it. While we were growing up, it wasn't quite there. So we're still having a lot of fun, still having that competitive spirit. So yeah, I mean, it's good to be on track and be buckled up inside with your helmets on. So start early, start young, and just keep praying and give us all the good wishes to have a good season ahead.
Thanks, Rohit. Anyways, guys, this was Rohit Khanna, and we are at Curry Motor Speedway. This is the 20th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Series. We'll be back. That was day one completed. We'll be back for the prize distribution. So stay tuned, watch out, enjoy the JK Tyre videos.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो। और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना permission के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी वो फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी. Break man, turn around, yeah. Break man, turn around, yeah. Break man, turn around, yeah. Break man, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती हैं जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए JK Tyre Ranger series with superior braking. Stop from 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. JK Tyre, total control.
For the help of translation. Jaden, congratulations. Let's be honest. The qualifying didn't go as per plan, but you really wanted to put your heart down, and finally the result was good. But what a contest you had with the man who was sitting next to you. The difference between you and him on the finish line was 10th, 100th of a second. Have you ever had such a close fight in your career?
No, I haven't had such a close fight.
And the guy next to you was absolutely fearless, isn't it?
Yeah. Very late braking
and he kind of brought in a little fear in you as well.
yes.
How do you think, what was the plan when you started out the race though?
When I started the race, I wasn't mentally as strong as I was in the last round because I crashed during the qualifying in my first round. Also, I had a lot of pressure since I was starting off third. But once I started, I wasn't in the front, and I had to stay behind with them. So mentally, I wasn't as strong, and also I had a lot of pressure.
Beautifully said. La Rosella, I would like you to pass on the mic to Jaden. What a fight. You are a pure blood fighter, man. And just before you answer my question, you're absolutely okay to talk in your mother tongue. We have a friend who will be able to translate it. You're a complete, absolute fighter. I mean, you're just born with it, or you just live with it?
Ama saberin pathian lo nena lom thuom se hemi ka thlen theina chan hi chu mimsa wang liu liu ania mimsa wang liu liu he din mun thleng thai hi ka ni.
And I would need you to translate because I love that language.
Okay, so he goes like, he has fears also, but the thing is, he's been racing in Mimsa race for quite a few times, so he's already got the guts to face Jaden and whoever comes along, but he still has to learn a lot from Jaden.
Just wanted to check, can we borrow some guts that he was talking about for us?
Tệ ráng mày. Masaberin JK Tyre nena lom thu ka saya Suzuki Gixxer chunga lom thu ka saya chuan Apex Racing chunga kalom le boka chuan Mimsa chunga le ka chungta chunga kalom khop mai.
Right, it's so nice.
You want me to translate?
Yeah, I would like you to translate.
Yeah, he's saying his guts is free for everyone, like, so, but he wants to thank first of all JK Racing, JK Tires, sorry, Suzuki and Apex Racing for giving me a chance to show his guts and whatever skills he has on the track. Thank you.
Okay, now I would like to pass Lalun Sunga. Lalun Sunga, you didn't have a great start, let's face it. You would have possibly, you would have wanted, what really went wrong in the first, when the race started?
Masaber pathian hena lom thu ka soi tu chuan kami lo start chiat na chan tak ka chu C8 son ka tlu tre pa kami wang han le mi dang ron le pe pa tang ni.
Okay, first of all, he wanted to thank God for giving him this opportunity. And the reason he started, his start was not that good because in the warm-up lap, he almost crashed on the C8. So he was a little scared.
Beautifully said. Okay, Jaden, very quickly, I need to come back to you. I want you to say thank yous. Start off with your thank yous to your father because he's your #1 fan.
I would like to say thank you to my father, obviously. And I'm forever grateful and happy to be here, and JK Tyre for having me. Also Suzuki, Apex Racing, and everyone else who has helped.
Nice. La Rosella, is there somebody very special that you really want to thank? One person who you really want to thank? You can sit here with the mic will come.
First of all, thanks to God and JK Tyre, Suzuki and Apex Racing, and for my family to sponsor, and thank you so much.
I know we need to thank family because they sponsor, right? Okay, buddy, now it's your time to say thank yous, please. La Nonsanga.
I am so special thanks to JK Tyre, Suzuki, Apex Racing, and my family for the sponsor.
I would like to say this to you boys from Aswal. You really have brought a new color, new kind of steel to this championship. So thank you so much for putting up this good race. If you could please stand up for the photograph. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on stage.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो, और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
I tried braking in really late in the first corner, so I thought, okay, I will take a lead. So left after I checked the second lap, I just turned and back and saw like no one was there behind me. So okay, I thought, okay, this is the time to fly. So I just made in a good lead.
So that was a special, very special ride. Looking back at your performance last round and this round, this time your corner speeds were much higher than the nearest rival. So what do you attribute this change to?
Yeah, like maybe because of the practice. I was thinking that it will be a wet race, but I didn't get a wet race. So hopefully I had a race with dry. So I just put a little more pressure and harder. So I just maintain a good lap.
Wonderfully said. All right. No, we want the pictures of our stars, not the water bottle. So that's why. Right. If you can pass on the mic to Sajeev Matre. Sajeev, first and foremost, I hope you're okay. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened, buddy?
The front got worse.
And was it the problem in the braking, though?
It was pretty much good, but I don't know how the front end lost. Like in the practice also, I lost on the C2. So that's what the same happened with me today.
Buddy, but I would like to tell you this. To the little racing that I've seen, I've not seen somebody fall off the track and come on the podium and finish at number 2. So you got to say thank you very much for whatever it is. But you enjoyed the fight with a man next to you.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Tell me about that fight.
I was trying to catch Joseph, but Joseph was already pulled a lot of gap between. So I was on the third, and I tried to came second, and I was leading at the second, and I crashed.
For a moment, you saw the stars, sun, all of it put together.
No.
Nothing at all. All right, buddy. Thank you. If you could just pass on the mic,
so
please. Uh, Let me try it again. Lal Mavi Puya. I got it right. Okay. Buddy, if you can tell me, not an easy contest. The track conditions were differing, wind blowing around it. These two guys were really fast. How did you fight? You can answer in your mother tongue.
From coming here from Mizoram to coming here, all the spicy foods got me sick, and I was very tired. But these two guys are very fast today, and I was feeling tired.
Keep the mic close to you, please.
Yeah. Sorry. And that's about it.
Because of the spicy food, you're more awake right now.
Still tired now.
How was the fight between the back pocket? There was also plenty for a little bit of while. Fighting for the fourth, you fell back at 5 and 6, and then again came back. Tell me about that fight.
Yeah, the fight was fun for a few laps, and I got tired again, So it was a bit tiring for me.
Right. Quickly, Joseph, I would like to say your thank yous, please.
First of all, I'd like to thank JK Tires for organizing this really good, and also Suzuki for supporting us, and Apex Racing, and my family.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Sajeev Matre.
Yeah, I would like to thank my family, my JK Tires and Suzuki.
And thank your fortune that you fell down and you're on second on the podium. Right. Lal Mavi Puya, if you can say your thank yous. Your thank yous, please.
First of all, I want to thank God for being here and doing this competition. And I want to thank JK Tires and Suzuki for making me, for giving us a chance to race, and Apex Racing for training us. Thank you.
And I would like to thank from all of us the other association that you guys have given. A quick word about your work that you're doing with these boys in Aswal.
We've been organizing racings since 2009, and we've been trying our best to train these guys. But coming down here, it's the first time for most of the guys to ride on the proper track, and but thanks to you guys, JK Tires, Suzuki giving us this opportunity, Apex Racing training us, teaching us the proper lines, so we have reached at least half of what we are trying. We'll try our best tomorrow again.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
If you could please stand up for the photographs, please. Varsha, are you here? Varsha, are you here?
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो, और टायर्स भी कुछ भी। सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चे को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, पर इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दें आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
Would you believe it when the season started that you would have won up to this time all the races from round 1 into round 2? It's a 100% record, win record. Does that feel?
It feels really good because Fazal has done a lot of hard work on the car. The team, they've done a lot of hard work to, the car to set it properly. Like yesterday also, last session I had some a little problem. So then they made sure that they set the car properly for the race today.
If I ask Fazal, like, what did you do? He said we had mutton biryani. But I'm sure that is not the answer. But tell me exactly the kind of work which has happened behind the team, though.
Like today in qualifying, I had a lot of oversteer problems. So then after that, we Fazal and we discuss about what is it. So but then Fazal, you said just keep calm. I'll do what I have to do, and then you just focus on your race. And that's what I did.
Wonderful. Rohit, so nice to see you on the podium, man.
Thank you.
You were like, this is it, man. This feels like you've been here before. I mean, easy said and done, but not an easy progress at all.
Well, considering where we were at round 1 to what we've done in the first race in round 2, I think we've come a long way. Last round we were struggling completely, both with handling and with the engine. So tons have been done. Thanks to Doug Don, Afsar Riaz, and all the mechanics. Sarosh has been of great help. Well, to begin with the race, I mean, had a beautiful start, kind of shot into the lead, had I think about a 20-meter lead, and then unfortunately for me, like it always happens, when you're standing at the grid, we figured out that there was an oil leak that was happening at the back, but obviously no time to kind of fix it, which eventually meant that I will be dropping in power as the the oil level reduces. And with the safety car, obviously that did not help because whatever lead we had, kind of vanished and got washed out. So it was pretty much a brand new start. Me and Diljit had a good fight. Chitesh eventually did dive, and we always knew that he would, be there sooner than later. And the idea then was to kind of hold the position and win the race. Feel bad for Diljit to have not finished it. Otherwise, we would have probably been 2 dog downs on the podium.
I think when the safety car came and you saw the accident, you didn't see the accident, but you saw the state of the accident was the car almost on 2 wheels. What are the first emotion that goes to your head?
Well, the first thing that really goes through your mind is that I hope the driver is unscathed and safe. The car can be repaired, but obviously human beings can't. That's a huge sigh of relief. When you know that there is no red flag coming out, you know that the driver eventually is safe behind the tire wall somewhere. So that's it.
I asked you because you've been through an accident yourself. Yep.
I have, yeah.
Rahul Rangasamy, the man who can get all the fighting in. What a fight we had with Nabil Hussain, but then you really kept it tight, and towards the end, thanks to, of course, Diljit went off, but then that's what the race is all about. Let's hear it from you, buddy.
I had handling issues after changing to the new tires. We tried to sort it out, but we couldn't. In the first few laps, I was just managing to be with the front pack, but then the gap was increasing. When the safety car came, I was able to cool down the tires, and the last couple of laps, I tried to pass Rohit, but he was perfect on the lines.
The man on your right, he has been scorching the track. Yesterday, I mean, using slipstreams, even in qualifying. And I know you may have a lot of jokes between you, but this guy is really running it away.
He was just like a tiger, hunting everyone.
Oh, he was. And the moustache is also showing now, yeah?
Yes.
All right, Chitesh, your thank yous, please.
I thank Fazal, Team Avalanche. I thank Fazal, Team Avalanche, JK Tyre, and JK Tyre for this wonderful event.
Rohit.
Thank you to JK Tyres to be running this event now in the 20th year. I think phenomenal platform for all of us, motorheads. Special thank yous to Afsar Riaz, Sarosh Hataria, all the fellow drivers and the mechanics who've endlessly, kind of made this happen. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been here.
Wonderful, man. Rahul Rangasamy.
I want to thank my team, M Sports and Akbar Uncle.
Thank you. Gentlemen, if you could please stand. The same thing, the tallest guy on the left. Right, Anadit, Nayan, Vishnu, sorry to hold you.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो। और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे?
I mean, you got to take it. Luck came in, but really you put your hard work there, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a good race for me. Got a really good start, and I think that kind of set the bench for I was in second place at the end of the first lap, went to C3, and then it was just a matter of one place to make up.
Brian defended very well, and you still had to. You tried outside, and you had to give him a bluff, and then. But tell me about that move. I really love that move.
Yeah, definitely. Brian defended pretty well, and we were slowing down too much and I was getting pretty uncomfortable slowing the pace down so much because I knew Vishnu would be on the charge at 9 as well. So yeah, had to kind of give him a dummy on the outside and then dive in to make the move.
Very nicely done. Nayan, lot of moments for you, lot of fight for you. And suddenly towards the end, there was a charging Vishnu Prasad from nowhere.
Well, didn't expect Vishnu to start from the pit lane and finish third. I mean, a brilliant job done by him. Also, Anand did a fabulous job of finishing first. Also, he led the race for most of the time, and even after the safety car, he tried to give us a false start, and then he ran away. And I also played the same thing with Vishnu, but towards the end, Vishnu caught me, but still I managed to finish second, so I'm happy with what was done. Yeah.
That was brilliantly done. We really love the fight. Vishnu, this entire race belongs to you, man. You exited the pit lane as the second car. There was a car ahead of you. There was car number 10, 8, and 12 after that. Coming from the pit lane and finishing on the podium, you can't expect more than this. Would you say, no, I could have gone more?
Yeah, it was a good race, and we made a couple of moves, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be better.
I really like the battle that you pulled on with Ashwin. He kept you very sincere for at least a lap and a half or so. But then you really needed to pull out an aggressive move. Tell me about that moves, though.
I think coming out of the last corner, Ashwin went out in the mud, and I got a good slipstream and passed him into C1.
Right. Well, quickly coming back to Anudit, your thank yous, please.
I'd like to thank Jagita Motorsport, Miko Racing, Euro International, and my mech Mauro.
Wonderful. I'm sure you're going to start thanking your dad, Lucky Jam, I guess.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad, Jaggi Tyre, Akbar Uncle, Arman, and Euro International. Also, yeah, thanks.
All right. Vishnu, yours, please.
Jaggi Tyre, Akbar Uncle, Euro International, my mechanics, both LGB and in Euro.
Thanks, guys. If you could please stand up for the photographs.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो। और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी वो फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Brake मार, turn around, yeah. Brake मार, turn around, yeah. Brake मार, turn around, yeah. Brake मार, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो, और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके, जेके टायर टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल? सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी वो फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Brake मार, turn around, yeah. Brake मार, turn around, yeah. Brake मार, turn around, yeah. Brake मार, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो, और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चों को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार, क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं टू व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दे आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके। जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी और फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Break मार, turn around, yeah. Break मार, turn around, yeah. Break मार, turn around, yeah. Break मार, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
Requesting all family, friends, participants, crew to crowd up and hustle up around the JK Tyre podium.
कुछ भी लगा दो, इट्स ओके यार। क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इट्स ओके यार। इससे ज्यादा दिमाग तो तुम लोग बाल कटवाने में लगा देते हो। और टायर्स में कुछ भी, सैकड़ों गाड़ियां दौड़ रही हैं, माँ पीछे बैठी है, पर इट्स ओके यार। बीवी बच्चे को बिठा के चलाते हो, गड्ढे हैं, रिस्क है, इट्स ओके यार। हाँ ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट ही तो होगा, मर ही तो जाओगे, बट इट्स ओके यार। क्योंकि सब कुछ टायर्स पे ही डिपेंड करता है। इसलिए जेके टायर्स लाए हैं 2 व्हीलर टायर्स ब्लेज, हाइब्रिड टेक्नोलॉजी वाले रेस ट्रैक टेस्टेड टायर जो दें आपको टोटल कंट्रोल। तो अब से टायर्स में सिर्फ जेके इज ओके। जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
फिर से लेट। चिल गाइस।
चिल सैम वो गाना याद है?
Congratulations, we have lost our way. रास्ता पूछने में तेरा क्या जाता था बे? Guys, chill. I'm in control.
Yeah, right.
बिना परमिशन के तेरे पापा की गाड़ी और फंस गया ना तो जाएगी दाढ़ी। Break मार, turn around, yeah. Break मार, turn around, yeah. Break मार, turn around, yeah. Break मार, turn around.
ट्रिप्स वही याद रहती है जो एस्पो प्लान ना जाए। ऐसी ही ट्रिप्स के लिए जेके टायर रेंजर सीरीज विद सुपीरियर ब्रेकिंग, स्टॉप फ्रॉम 100 to 0 in 4 seconds. जेके टायर, टोटल कंट्रोल।
With the JK Tyre Suzuki Gixxer Cup all the way down, then we will go to the Suzuki Red Bull Road to Rookie Cup. Starting first with the Gixxer Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in at number 3, we are talking about the race winner for number 3. I had a hard time pronouncing his name, but he really taught me well. Let's call on stage Lal Mapuya. Coming in at number 3, copper number 23. Come on everybody in Coimbatore, let's give him a big Coimbatore welcome. Congratulations. It's nice that if once in a way you give us Red Bull as well. Yeah? Okay. Coming in at number 2, ladies and gentlemen, he had an incident, but he is standing and he says, when do I race again? Let's give it up for he's standing, Sajeev Matre, everybody. Congratulations. And winning it all, ladies and gentlemen, the loudest applause that we can ever make. Let's call Joseph Matthew the winner. Congratulations. And we're going to start from number 3. I request Mr. Suresh Babu to start from number 3 as Lal Mapuya gets his trophy. Congratulations. Very well done. Come on, everybody. He takes his trophy and Sajeev Matre takes his trophy. Sajeev Matre takes his trophy, finishing at number 2. Joseph Matthew winning in the trophy for the Gixxer Cup. Congratulations. Beautifully done. Gentlemen, if you could please stand for the photographs. Yeah, you can actually also hold the Red Bull in your hand. Mr. Suresh Babu, if you could please stay with the gentlemen, please smile. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Sajeev. Thank you, Lalma. Priya, thank you very much. Superb. Now we're going to go down for the JK Tyre Suzuki Red Bull Road to Rookie Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start from number 3. Coming at number 3 is competition number 40. Lal Nansunga finishing at number 3. Congratulations. Come on, everybody. The folks from Aswal are making heads turn here. Coming in at number 2, let's give it up for competition number 43. Another man from Aswal, La Ruzela. Congratulations. Very simple, very straightforward guy. Love to have a long conversation with him. And the international rider takes it, Jaden Gunawardhane, competition number 41. I now request Mr. Suresh Babu to do the honors, starting from number 3. Give these boys a big round of applause, as these guys are under 17 years of age. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. And now let's give it as La Rosella takes us. Well done indeed. It's time for Jaden to receive his trophy. Come on, everybody, under 17 years of age, these boys, let's give them a big hand. Thank you very, very much. Gentlemen, if you could quickly raise your trophies. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll call on the next presenter. Let's give him a big round of applause for a man who's seen on the circuit and a live wire on the track. Let's give it up for Rohitas, everybody. Clap your hands. Okay, this is for the Formula LGB. Let's start from number 3 all the way down to the winner. Coming in at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, representing M Sport. Let's give it up for Rahul Rangasamy, coming in at number 3. Rahul Rangasamy. Coming in at number 3, well done. Coming in at number 2, ladies and gentlemen, Khanna Saab all the way down from Delhi, from Team Dark Dawn. Rohit Khanna, everybody, congratulations. I know it's been a long day. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th one in the bag. Chitesh Madudi from Team Avalanche Racing. I now request Rohitas to do the honors, starting from Rahul Rangasamy. As he takes it out. This is special. Congratulations, Rahul. This will be into taking it out. Rohit Khanna receives this trophy from Rohitas. And as Chitesh Marudi receives this trophy, let's make the loudest applause for Chitesh Marudi, this boy from Kolhapur. Avalanche Racing. Chitesh, who should I call on for your tuner?
Raja, Rajesh and Silva.
I request Raja, Rajesh and Silva. Raja, Rajesh, Silva முன்னாடி வர வேண்டும். எங்களோட டியூனர்ஸ் நிறைய வேலை செய்வாங்க. அவங்கனால தான் இன்னைக்கு வந்து ரேஸ். அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய கை தட்டலாமா? ராஜேஷ். Congratulations, well done. Rajesh and Silva and team. Come on, everybody, let's give them a big round of applause. This is special. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Rohitas. Thank you, boys. I now invite on stage a man who's ruled the rally circuits and a very strong stunt driver. Let's give it up. On the presentation, let's give a big round of applause as we welcome Mr. Hari Singh for the presentation. Come on, everybody, clap your hands for Mr. Hari Singh as he comes forward for the presentation. We're going to go down for the race one. Race 1, coming in at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion, Anadit Reddy. Congratulations. Anadit Reddy comes forward. Rahul, leave him alone, man. The defending champion of the Euro JK16, looking to build on his title for the year 2000. Very, very well done. Congratulations. Coming in at number 2, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Capo. Ricky, if you're here. Ricky Capo from Australia. Okay, in the meantime, we will just move on to the next one. Ricky Capo, if you could please. Now that is special. It's like somebody just caught you out of your bathroom break. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to Ricky Capo. Nobody has ever run to the podium like this ever. Come on, clap your hands. Ricky, you just gave us some flying moments today. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the winner. Nayan Chatterjee, everybody. Come on, clap your hands. Beautifully done. And I would request Mr. Hari Singh to do the honors, starting from defending champion Anandit Reddy takes his trophy. Congratulations. Ricky Capo, it seems like a habit for you to come a little late. Congratulations. And come on, everybody, in the Kaithatla, Nayan Chatterjee receiving the winner trophy again. Congratulations. Gentlemen, if you could quickly pose for the photographs. One more race. And thank you, boys. It was nice to see you get dressed, Ricky. It was really nice. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. We're moving down to the race 2. Mr. Hari Singh, sir, please do stay back for the next presentation. All right, coming in at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, let's call on Vishnu Prasad. Where is Vishnu Prasad? Ladies and gentlemen, he started from the pit lane and he finished 3rd. Let's give him a big round of applause as he comes. Come on. This boy from Chennai, Vishnu Prasad, coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2, Nayan Chatterjee. Beautifully done. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner again takes it all. Let's give it up for Anandit Reddy, the defending champion, looking to defend his title again. Requesting Mr. Hari Singh to do the honors, starting from Vishnu Prasad. Beautifully done. Come on, Vishnu Prasad, everybody. Beautifully done. And Nayan Chatterjee, a gritty race indeed. Last and the final applause, the loudest applause possible. Let's give it up for Anandit Reddy. Beautifully done. Gentlemen, quickly pose for your photographs. Right, folks, thank you so much for joining us for the 20th JK Tyre National Racing Championship. We're going to be back tomorrow morning as early as 9. So till then, drive home safely. Gentlemen, if you could raise your trophies.
Coimbatore, so that's a wrap for day 1.